What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Cars, Costs, and Technology. Today I'm going to be reading some funny negative comments off the channel for you guys, primarily just for laughs, but I also want to address some of these topics with you. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's definitely difficult not to take some of these personally when you put a lot of time and energy into making the videos, as well as share a lot of personal information to try to help people. So, that's my ultimate goal of my videos, is helping you guys buy a Corvette or buy your dream car, whatever the case may be. So when people have these really negative thoughts or really negative comments, it's difficult, but I understand when you put this kind of information out there on the internet, people are going to be jealous or upset or whatever the case may be, and leave negative feedback like this. Now, I've tried to be the bigger person. I'm not going to publicly ridicule any of these people. I've also cropped out their names and profile pictures just in case if they've since become a subscriber. But number one here I want to talk about is only an idiot would buy a Vette on payments. I would not brag for being an idiot. So this comment just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, since the video that this was posted to, I actually specifically mentioned at the beginning of the video that I wasn't trying to brag. I just wanted to share my financing information to try to help anyone else that's trying to purchase a Corvette. Obviously this person still interpreted me as bragging, so I apologize for that. Thank you so much for this great constructive criticism. I won't brag about being an idiot in the future. Next, we've got 25-year-olds in Corvettes is just dumb unless you make at least $100,000 a year after taxes. I find this comment pretty ridiculous, considering number one, this person has no idea how much I make. In addition to that, I don't think that you need to make near that much to own a Corvette. I've owned a C6 and C7 and never made that amount of money. Corvettes are not that expensive to purchase in the first place. They're also very inexpensive as far as the cost of ownership. I've made a video on pretty much both of those two topics, so I think that you should check those out, man. You don't need to make that much money to own a Corvette. Next, we've got screw buying a sports car, buy a damn house. If you can put $30K down, you got yourself a freaking house. A lot of enthusiasm here. This guy's really has a lot of conviction about buying a house, of course, but I just want to point out I actually already own my house, man. I purchased that a couple years before I bought my Corvette, so that box is already checked. I'm not sure if you were specifically talking to me or if you're just talking to the channel in general, but I would agree with you, the house is more of a priority, but again, I already own mine, so my Corvette, I don't feel guilty at all for buying that after already owning my house. Next, we've got one ugly car. This really great comment here with a whole lot of description to it. Obviously this person's opinion of my car is that it's ugly. I'm sure most would disagree. I think that the C7 Corvette Stingrays are actually really beautiful cars, so I guess this person is entitled to their opinion, and I'm so thankful that they took the time to share it with all of us. Next, we've got this person. I'm not even going to really waste my time going over this comment all that much, because obviously they're just kind of a troll, but I thought it was funny that they took the time to say that I never get to the point, when a lot of other people actually commented on the video and said that they liked it because I got straight to the point. So kind of ironic with this comment, but it is what it is. Next, we've got, if you put $600 in average mutual fund every month for 20 years, you will be a multi-millionaire. That car is stealing your retirement. Now, I agree with this person to a certain extent. Obviously, I'm all about saving. If you watch some of my other videos, I talk a lot about finance. It's just a passion of mine. So I'm all for investing money, saving for retirement and such, but definitely would have to disagree in my particular situation. I'm saving a lot more for retirement than I'm putting into the car, so I would disagree with you there, but I see where you're coming from, and it's actually good, valid feedback, so I appreciate that. Next, we've got, so what does a quote-unquote average guy at the age of 25 do for a living to afford 2 Corvettes? Daddy's money, perhaps. Now, this really rubbed me the wrong way because my parents haven't helped me financially in a long time. They're not even really in a position to help me financially at that, and to judge someone so quickly and say things like that, it's really frustrating, because that's kind of the typical response when you see a younger person in a nice car. But I definitely wouldn't judge so quickly, especially considering it may just be a lot of hard work and dedication. So definitely disagree there, man. This next comment actually stirred up a whole lot of drama in the comment section. For some reason, this person interpreted what I was talking about in my video as me saying that Corvettes are a good investment, I guess. And he states that Corvettes are a horrible investment. Anyone who's saying otherwise is really stupid. To a certain extent, obviously he's correct. When you buy a Corvette, it's not going to typically appreciate in value unless you have a really rare model. So in the traditional sense of investment, no, it's a terrible investment. People don't buy them for the value to appreciate. They buy them to have fun. But I do want to actually refute this comment in a different light. I've actually been able to sort of in a unique way turn my Corvette into investment, and that's through my YouTube channel. The channel has seen a lot of great growth here recently, and I'm super thankful. I want to take a moment to thank all of you guys. We've reached 2,000 subscribers, have just seen an ongoing consistent growth for the last month or two, pretty much ever since I bought the Stingray, the C7. So I'm super thankful for that. I just feel really blessed to have the opportunity to make these videos. It's a lot of fun, and to have been able to turn it into a revenue stream is just really incredible for me. I didn't ever think when I started this channel that it would turn into what it has. And I think it's a huge perk of being my age and owning a car like this. You know, I don't think in my 40s or 50s that I would want to, nor know how to start a YouTube channel around owning the car and documenting my experience of owning it, especially turning it into actual revenue stream. So, you know, I think that it's, like I said, it's a huge blessing. I'm very excited. I want to take a brief moment in between, you know, kind of laughing and joking about these comments to thank all of you for, you know, really helping and supporting me and supporting the channel to get to this point. But like I said, being able to turn it into kind of a creative revenue stream, you know, in the last 28 days alone, you know, you can see here the channel has, the estimated revenue is over $800, which is well above what I actually pay for the car monthly. So for me, you know, obviously that's pretty small compared to some of these larger YouTube channels out there. But considering this is just something I do part-time for fun, I have a regular day job, it's just something that I enjoy. I'm blown away by that. You know, that's really awesome to me that I can actually pay for my car with, you know, the earnings off something that I do for fun. You know, normally your hobbies actually cost you more money. So it's just pretty incredible to me. And like I said, I feel like the car, purchasing my C7 was an essential investment in growing the YouTube channel. Pretty much from the month that I bought it on, there's just been consistent growth every month. I've had it for about 3 months total now. Now, obviously, one could argue that, you know, next month this could completely fall off and it could go to zero. And that's absolutely true. You know, there's no guarantee with YouTube. So it could continue to grow or it could fall flat on its face. You know, I really have no idea. This money that I'm earning on YouTube, it was not part of my model when I made a budget plan to purchase the car and make sure that I was going to be prepared financially. So it's honestly just kind of gravy on the top. And I'm very thankful for it at that, but it's definitely not what I was anticipating when I purchased the car. Certainly not going to be a requirement for me to keep the car, but nonetheless, I'm super excited about it, and I definitely feel like the car has been very valuable in growing this channel. And you can see here in the last 90 days, you know, over $1,000 earned. So just pretty incredible. And like I said, I feel very thankful, and I want to point out that in my particular situation, not only was I already prepared to purchase the car, had the funds, and knew what my budget was going to look like in owning the car, but I've actually been able to turn into a revenue stream, and I'm very excited. Hope to see that continue so I can continue making great content for you guys. It definitely drives me forward, and I want to be able to continue to make these type of videos and even invest in better equipment to make better videos in the future. So thank you so much, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please give the video a like if you did, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let me know in the comments what you think about what some of these people had to say. Do you think they're right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think they're wrong? Let me know, guys. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys in the comments, and maybe we'll end up making a video like this again in the future with some of the feedback I get on this video. But thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, guys.